I think we've played some great football this season. I think we're one of the best football teams in the league, but I thought we were one of the best football teams in the league last season, so maybe I'm biased.
Has the difference perhaps in this little spell been that you've been playing the good football and you've been getting the results, which perhaps hasn't coincided previously?
We've been getting the results lately. We haven't been getting them all season. So, you know, you're judged over a season's performance, not just the back end. Hopefully we can make our averages up at the end to make it into a good season. I mean, you know, you asked me about, do I think, you know, we're playing the best football out of the league, and everyone knows how highly I rate our players, but I've rated every player who's played for me, to be honest. When you start criticising players, you criticise yourself, because you're the ones who bring them in and you're the ones who pick them. But when you ask about opinions about, you know, are you the best in the league, well, it's like asking a parent, how good is your kid? How good are your kids? You know, you're going to be biased, aren't you? You're going to think little Johnny should be playing for England, or should be the next Prime Minister. Well, I think we've got some budding Prime Ministers now. I think Sean S will make an interesting Prime Minister.
A better way to put it perhaps then, how pleased are you with the way they've adapted to this system and they've continued with these principles of getting it down and playing throughout?
It's been hard work. It's been hard for them to adapt. I think we've caught a few teams out with our approach this season. I don't think we've ever been a long ball team anyway, to be honest, but you know, people associate us with having Paul Mullen for so long that we were, and yeah, the majority of balls that were played to Paul Mullen were to his feet. Paul Mullen's probably one of the best target men I've ever worked with balls into his feet. Granted, he's got a massive head. But no, he was a fantastic player, Paul. I don't think he got the credit he deserved for the way he held up the ball and brought people into play with some good touches.
And half a dozen games to go. What's the buzz like, whether you're fighting for your life at the bottom as you have been in the Football League, or up where you are now and where you were last season? At
this stage of the season, last season, we were clinging on by our fingertips, hoping we could resurrect our season, and it didn't happen until it was too late. Took 7 points up the last 3 games. I think I might be biting your hand off now for 7 points out the last 3 games.
Macclesfield, they certainly play to their strengths. They're a pretty physical outfit, quite direct. Is that a different proposition to what you've played recently, or will you take it in your stride?
I think a lot of teams who see us set up think that they can be too physical for us, and they quickly realise that if they don't have the ball, they're not able to impose any physicality on you. So that's our plan. You know, if we can keep the ball off the opposition, they can't really hurt us with that, with a bombardment. They certainly weren't able to do it at home against us. We played fantastically against them at home.
Is it just about turning up at the Moss Rose and doing exactly what you would if it was the Crown Ground and making no distinction between the two?
Well, you'd always say that, but it doesn't really pan out like that, does it? I think we'll have quite a good away following, and one thing that can always be said about our fans is that they won't make themselves known, and I guarantee they'll be louder than the Macclesfield fans. So, to all intents and purposes, we can see it like home, yeah.